Hey, it's Wednesday night. What's that mean?
That's what it means. You should be here with CV Tech Talk.
That's right. So here we are.
Yep, tonight it's snack time EDU.
Yes. And I
like
see
snacks?
you have some snacks here. You know, we need to bring the cheese out
We
too.
do have some,
because we have wine.
as John Cripple would say, pinky up crackers here to go with our wine.
Wait, we need to get the cheese.
Grab the Tim Tams too.
Oh, that's not my favorite.
Oh, that's
you can talk about that.
I will talk about that.
There you go. And I'm going to get cheese because we have wine.
Yes, it's snack time EDU. And since a year and a half ago when we went to Sydney, Australia, became enamored with Tim Tams. Tim Tams. There we go. Tim Tams. These are amazing. These little like cookie, chocolatey wafer things that are just addicting as hell. Yeah, and you can get them now here in the States. They sell them. I found you can get them at Walmart and Walmart now. Before you couldn't, but I fell in love with them in Sydney, and so glad I get them here now.
And one of my sayings is that you can never have too much cheese.
It's true.
So I got some cheese to go with our wine and crackers. By the way, we always talk about this. What wine are we drinking tonight?
We're drinking our go-to wine, Casillero del Diablo, the official red wine of Manchester United. It's their Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes.
One of our favorites.
And it's a good, hey, and there's Sarah.
Yep. Sarah says she agrees that you like cheese. And
that's right. It sounded like our dog was choking, but she's not. So that's good.
It's fine.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Let's see here. TweetDeck. Here we go. Does everyone know about TweetDeck, by the way? TweetDeck allows you to, because we of course are on Twitter with the chat with CV Tech Talk, but TweetDeck will allow you to view multiple columns at once, so that you can follow with much better with a chat. And you can also have like your notifications up, so you can look at all sorts of things at once. So it's pretty cool.
So our welcome question today is, what's your kind of go-to healthy or unhealthy snack in the middle of the day? So man, that's tough here.
Well, I mean,
let's see.
Now I don't see yours. I'll refresh. Let me see my tweet.
My favorite healthy
What if I forgot to tweet yours?
Snack is a jalapeno cheese stick. What is it? One teacher I've been working with the last 2 weeks pretty intensely. Every time we finish a lesson, she'll give me a snack, and it's first thing in the morning.
Nice.
So it's in between the lessons, so she'll give me one of those. I'll be addicted to those.
Well, I have a sweet tooth, so I like candy as an afternoon snack, but I know it's not healthy.
That's right.
I know it's not healthy. So
my favorite unhealthy snack, man, would be Tim Tams. I love Tim Tams.
What's my favorite unhealthy snack?
I don't know.
What's my favorite candy?
Favorite candy?
Yeah.
Snickers?
Yeah.
Let's see. I do know. Be Tim Tams.
Favorite healthy snack?
Walter, I am not surprised you've been called a snack before. I know. I bet our old soccer team has probably said that about you, but I digress.
I'm going to say cheese and crackers. Because cheese has got the protein, and I love my simple carbs.
It's true.
So I'm going to put simple carbs and protein in parentheses.
Okay. Crackers are a little peaky up there, like rosemary and herb.
Yeah, my mom brought them for Super Bowl.
No, I bought these today.
Right?
I bought these today.
Oh, did we run out of those that she brought?
I bought my own.
Wow.
Yeah, all fancy.
All right. So
yeah, this chat tonight might make some people hungry, but that's okay.
Right.
Yep.
There we go. And we're going to try to stay on top of Facebook Live today, because what we learned was it doesn't scroll automatically, and so we weren't answering everyone's questions last week. So we are learning and iterating based on that.
From Danuba says she's been digging through the parent snack things with dried cranberry, sharp sugar, cashews. I don't know what they're called, or she likes soda. Soda is her stress drink.
Yeah.
What's that fancy thing they call it when we go wine tasting and they give you not just the meat but the berries and the nuts and little fancy.
Well, I didn't know there's a name for
It's
it.
called like charcuterie or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
That sounds like what Sarah is describing.
I don't know. That's too fancy for me.
Kim Calderon, the crazy side teach from Fowler, says that her favorite snacks are dill pickles.
Nice. Hey, Susan's on.
Oh,
Welcome, Susan.
Yeah, we're talking about your homie.
We're talking about snacks
Yes.
EDU. So our favorite snack, unhealthy and healthy.
Yeah, Susan, what are your favorite snacks? Come on. I'm sure you have one or two.
Do you have more of these crackers?
Yeah.
Speaking of
I
snacks,
told
where
you
are
they're
they?
bomb. I'll go get them. They're over here.
Yeah. Because I have cheese, and cheese and crackers are much better when together.
Yeah.
When eaten together. So I gotta have both.
Cars.
All right.
Yep. Yes, charcuterie.
Oh yes,
I was
Sarah
right.
got it. See, we keep having to scroll. That's
Yeah.
irritating.
Let's see.
Susan says hi.
I thought you said Hawaii when I first looked, but yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Mm.
All
Oh,
right.
Amanda Figueres says Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh.
Can't go wrong with
I
those.
like what are those? The caramel delights.
Mhm.
Oh, those are like crack. I'm sorry.
Those are good. So are oh, she's talking about the s'mores ones. They're okay, but I love those. I like the caramel delights. I also love shortbread.
I like caramel delights. I don't know about you.
It's caramel, and then Thin Mints.
Yeah, you like
I think
them.
that's it. No, that's it. Okay, so question 1 just dropped, guys. Just dropped. Just like a bit of my cracker here. So question 1 just dropped, and it says
Yes.
Kit Kat. Remember Kit Kat?
Yep.
What do they say? Give
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
That's right. So Kit Kat urges us to take a break. How do you provide healthy breaks to students who struggle to maintain
Ooh,
concentration?
break. I remember back when I was in 5th grade, teacher Miss Cheney
Hmm.
would give us a brain break. This 1 minute brain break.
That's a big thing lately.
We get to be all crazy and run around
Mhm.
like that. And yeah, that was the thing. I never forgot that. Here we go.
I was in a middle school classroom this week. The teacher was going to give him a brain break. She'd never used quizzes before. So I was telling her about it. She says, well, let's just do it right now. It was a brain break. So she found a like a Black History Month one, but the kids were like, that's not really a brain break because we still have to think. So they asked for like Disney movies next time,
Yeah.
you know, so, but they still loved it. So. We got John Klein on from Wee Video.
Yep.
He likes pudding.
Ooh, I like tapioca. I always like tapioca.
Oops. Amanda, of course, Go Noodle. That's a big favorite with the young kids.
Yeah.
By the way, Susan says she has Girl Scout cookies for sale.
Ooh, hey, so you know I'm about to buy cookies off you.
Oh, and give her the ice
I
chest.
can give you your ice chest a year and a
Where-
half later.
Do you have it?
I think I have it.
Isn't it at your mom's house?
I think it's here.
Anyway,
So one way I like to
that's actually a good idea.
way I like to implement brain breaks. I've been experimenting a lot lately using Google Assistant in the classroom. I have a Google Home Hub, so you can set your Google Assistant through the Google Home speakers or the Home Hub. You can set up, or on your phone too. You can set up music alarms.
Oh, yes.
So you can
Good point.
program it, say, so maybe halfway through a class, and you can say, play music alarm at a certain time during class, and you just tell the kids when you hear the music, all right, just chill. When the music
Yeah.
stops, that's when you have to get back to work. So I've been doing that, and it's they kind of wonder like what song's gonna play.
And when is
And
it
when-
going to be?
They'll ask me, I'm
Interesting.
like, well, I guess you just have to hear it. So
Now,
that's fun.
the research shows you're supposed to do 25 minutes of work. Your brain can do 25 minutes of work, and then you need a 5-minute break. 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. That's called the Pomodoro technique.
Okay.
I learned about that from Katie Novak. So I've been trying to infuse that into my professional learning sessions,
Okay.
where I tell people, you're going to work for 25 minutes, then you can do whatever you want in the next 5 minutes. You can check your email. I'm not going to, you do whatever you want. You can go to the restroom. I don't care. So it's been kind of interesting, the Pomodoro technique. Check it out. Google it.
So Kim Calderon talks about how she'll send kids on an errand.
Oh, I did that all the
I
time.
do that. There's that
Yep.
one kid that's just
Yep.
pissing you off. And you're like, hey, go take us to the office.
Oh, look, and she also talks about running to the fence and back. I used that technique as well.
Oh yeah,
Those kids are just like had
I
so
used to
much
do
energy.
that when I would coach like little kids in soccer.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are being a pain in the butt. I kick the ball as far as I could. They think it's the coolest thing in the world because I would kick it so high for them.
But yeah.
And I go, okay, go get it. And they would all run after it. And I would tire them out, and they come back and they listen. We got Mike Roque on there.
All right.
Yeah, Mike Roque sold his soul the other day for a Patriots victory. You know, he's not even a Bay Area sports fan. Mike Roque, he just hates LA. He doesn't care about anything. He just, for some reason, like I don't know. Mike Roque's an interesting fellow. So make sure you join us, Mike Roque. Of course, you know I got to throw shade your way. It's just how we roll.
That's what you do.
That's what we do.
That's what you do.
Other, yes. And he's just going for the Patriots because they're playing the Rams. So he has to go for the non-LA team. So, anyway. It's all right. I walked into was it Pac Bell Park or whatever you call it, Candlestick, whatever that crappy stadium is, and all my Dodger stuff. Put it down on you guys. So.
What did you say? What park?
Pac Bell, Candlestick, whatever you call it.
It is a beautiful stadium.
Yeah, it's not historic.
Beautiful.
No history there.
It is beautiful, and you know
No
it.
history there.
And you can get the amazing food. You can. I'm just saying. And you can see the bay. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you have bums peeing everywhere. Yeah, sure. Awesome.
Not there, not the
Oh,
park.
they're everywhere. It's San Francisco.
Anyway. The other thing, we all love stickers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so what I would do with my kindergartners, I did this kinder first and second. When I had those kids that needed a break, I had colleagues that I'd say, hey, if they come to you with a little chart, little piece of paper, give them a sticker.
Yeah.
And I'd say, go collect 5 stickers. So then they would have to go to 5 different classrooms, and I'd work this out with the teachers all knew. We all did this for each other. And the kids just are like, oh, yeah. And, with kindergartners, that's good because some of them are still working on their counting skills, on their number sense.
So, man, if you're here asking, she's never heard about Google Assistant. I'm like, all right.
Oh,
man, I go Google it. You're going to love it.
Google it.
And it's available on Chromebooks.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's only available on Chromebooks. Like, I taught kids how to just sit there and access your assistant. You can just go to any new open tab and then totally rock hit the thing, and if you're logged in, it'll access your assistant. It's great. Hello, Robert. Michelle Nunez is here. Michelle is in my classroom every day.
Cool.
Yeah.
We are on question 2 already.
And Judy says she's too busy right now. She misses seeing TikTok. We miss you too, Judy.
It happens.
Judy, look what I got.
It happens.
I didn't have to go to Australia. They sell them at Walmart now, so these are like crack for me. Can't say no.
Okay, so question 2 is,
yes,
there is a rainbow of flavors to taste in each Skittles bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. How do you add variety to your instruction?
Interesting. Good variety. Let's see. Go ahead, variety.
All right.
All right. Hey, my mom's watching.
All right. Hello.
I better be in my best behavior.
We are
That's it.
having some wine and crackers and cheese as well, because it's Snack EDU today.
That's right.
That is
Snack
the
time.
theme of tonight's chat.
Yes. How do I variety? I don't know. It always changes for me.
Well, then that's variety.
So pretty much like I don't teach it like the same way every year.
Then that's your
I have
answer.
to change it. I just can't do it.
That's your answer.
And this compulsion to change it up
I'm like that too. I get bored.
every year.
So I change grade levels multiple times too.
Yeah, you're known for that. Creating new slide decks and screencasts.
Gave me great perspective though.
I think this year I've only recycled one lesson, and that was one I did on French Revolution. Every other one I've redone, but that French Revolution I did last year was pretty. It was one of my best. One of my best screencasts. It was. Oh yeah, I'm a master screencaster now.
I know.
Screencastify.
Well, you already were. It's just that now it's like
Now it's official.
and you have the badge.
You should do it too. You can watch all 90 minutes of Matt Miller's instruction.
I don't think I need that.
And
I teach kids how to screencast every day.
I didn't. I just passed the test.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt. I love you, Matt. You're great.
Well, that's for people that haven't done screencasting before.
So, but I got the swag now. And what I did with that fresh in my brain, after the Google certification PD I did yesterday, I sent out a feedback form. I asked them, other than Google, what are some other apps you'd like to learn? I gave them a menu, and Screencastify was on there. And virtually everybody who replied said that that was one that they wanted to learn more about.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
if I only taught one thing, that would be the tool that I would focus on.
I mean, I always say,
If I only had
it's
one.
like almost, I'm not ripping off Alice Keeler. She says the answer is always a spreadsheet. For me, the answer is always a screencast.
Yeah.
More often than not, that's the answer.
Agreed.
I've kind of got away from it with the kids lately, so I can get back into that. So, yes.
So I like Amanda's answer. She says she tries to give students choice in big projects. And this is my favorite part. Are you ready? She said, always making sure that I'm using, guess what, in her instruction?
Oh, the 4 C's.
Yes.
Ooh.
Because what do I always say about the 4 C's?
Yeah, buddy.
What do I always say
Be
about planning with 4 C's?
Well, there's a variety of things we do. I say something too. So
What do you say?
I say when you plan with the 4 C's in mind. Oh, no, I know.
That's what I
That's
say.
where you're going. No, but I take it differently though. You know.
So I say if you plan with the 4 C's in mind, the tech takes care of itself. What do you say?
I say that the tech integration is organic.
I like that. And the other thing is, it ensures that you are focusing on learning rather than teaching. You are focusing on students rather than the
Focus on
teacher.
learning rather than the tool.
Yes.
And that's why
Yes.
we talk about we chip in the 4 C's
Every day.
Summer.
Every day.
Or need those frameworks.
That's right. Yeah.
This is how we roll.
There's a million other reasons as well, but
Yes.
that's the gist.
Yes.
You love the word gist.
Oh God, I hate that word.
Tell me the gist of this article.
Yeah. I'll give you the gist.
All right. So now we're still on question 2, but question 3 will be dropping in 2 minutes.
Well, John Klein says he's on the classroom. He's the We Video guy. He says it's very personal, multi-sensory, authentic, and shareable, and unpredictable in a great way.
I'm going to say well said.
John Klein.
Well, that's what I said. I said well said.
We both did.
Like, kind of simultaneously.
We can both say it. Exactly.
Yes, learning is so much better than the
That's
tool.
right.
The tool is there to serve the learning purpose.
So like when it comes to tech, if the tech isn't making it any better,
Then don't use it.
then you're wasting your time.
Don't use it.
You're really wasting your time.
Stop using tech for Lexia
Oh my God.
and AR
Boo.
and not much else.
That's right.
That's a waste of money right there.
Or just-
Such a waste of
Or
money.
just any kind of all you use it for is online testing. Okay, well, just make it easy for yourself.
I was speaking with, some educators, but their parents. And they were telling me that I was telling them about a session that I'm planning and called Dusty Chromebook Carts. And so they were telling me how their kids, their own children, are in schools that are 1-to-1, and they have asked their children, "What do you do with the technology?" And they basically do almost nothing.
That sounds like my kids.
Yeah, they do AR.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. One of them, there's a third grader that is finally like, "Oh, hey mom, I see you're using Google Slides. I do that sometimes." And that's it.
Oh man, my kids,
That's it.
my
I'm like,
kids-
these kids, I have first graders creating Google Sites.
Yeah, my kids will do
Come on.
AR. And else does Ashley talk about? She also talks about, they'll watch YouTube or play games in after-school program. Otherwise, that's all she uses the Chromebook for. So.
Yeah. And sadly, that's very common, but it's because the teachers, they don't know what to do. It's not their fault.
They don't know.
It's not their fault. And the other thing is, they don't know what they don't know. And if they don't have a coach.
But the day they start implementing Chromebooks,
They should have.
In my kids' classes, my kids are going to be able to teach the whole class.
Yep.
My kids are experts already.
Yep.
Obviously, I mean, look who.
Okay, so Suzanne says, just like all the she's answering question 2 about the variety.
Oh.
This is a good answer.
Okay.
She says, like all the Skittles colors, utilize true colors.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So true colors. Talk a little bit about true
colors.
Colors
Is like I guess in a nutshell, you can say, think of it as a personality test. There's 4 parts to everyone's personality highlighted by different color. So your spontaneous, risk-taking, having fun all the time side, life of the party side is called orange. Your by the book, follow the rules, no work until no partying until the work is done is your gold side. It's very your organized side. Green is your very leave me alone. I want it quiet. I'm intellectual. I want to think. I want to problem solve. I want to question things. That's green. And then blue is your touchy-feely emotional side. So that's in a nutshell. That is true colors. And so we all have some of each color. We have more than colors. We have more of some colors than others. The key is to know how to be each color when you need to be.
Well, but what I like about what Suzanne said is she said that you highlight and share those strengths that each student has because the colors can complement each other. And so you don't want to ask a green to be super orange because that'll stress them out. They can do a little bit of that, but it's really best to, like, if they're creating projects and they base that on their strengths when they're working groups, great way to go.
The key is to understand that kids come with all these colors, and if they have them understand their colors, you say, okay, so certain activities are designed for those orange kids to take risks. Certain activities are more about feeling. That's where book snaps come in.
Yes.
Thinking emotionally.
Good point.
That's where using a lot of emojis and stuff with that, having to do book snaps is great. It's good for when you give them projects. The gold kids want to follow the rules and follow the tasks and get it done. And then you have your independent work for your greens. Just leave me alone. I want to do it on my own. So you have to have a variety. Your activity should mirror the colors to kind of give equity to all kids with their strengths. But some kids will tell me, "Oh, I don't want to do that orange activity where I have to be on camera."
Oh, right,
right. Well, you know what? That's a color you need to improve upon. You have to know how to do it sometimes. Yeah. Even those orange kids who can't stay on task, you give them independent work and they just won't do the work because they just.
But they need to learn that too.
That's something they have to do. Yeah. So it's a good way to kind of design your lessons around.
Eric's wondering where the IPA is.
Ah, man, we drank it all. IPAs don't last long around here.
Yeah,
usually in the weekdays, weeknights, it's wine.
Weeknights, it's wine.
On weekend, like afternoons, we're watching sports. That's what the IPA is.
Yeah, we break out the IPAs on the weekends. I would agree.
So question 3 says, share something good with Tostitos. That's their slogan. What tech platforms do you use to share professional learnings? Well, I think we're on one right now.
Right, that one's kind of obvious.
Yeah, duh.
Are you talking about Facebook groups?
Ooh.
Among other things.
I share incessantly. I'm kind of a sharer.
You share on Instagram. I don't use Instagram hardly ever.
Twitters. Let's see. I'm going to put that on the Twitters.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, yeah, Google Plus. I do that.
Google Plus for the time being because it's almost dead.
Yeah, we'll see if it keeps going. Also, Hangouts with my Tour 16 cohort.
Yep, Hangouts. I just scheduled a monthly Hangout with my my MEX 18 mentee that I'm working with.
Nice.
Carla Zamora from Tampico, Tamaulipas. That's right. I showed the kids on Google Street
Maps.
Google Maps Street
today,
cool. Where the school is where she works in Mexico.
Cool. I just talked to my mentee today.
Let's see, what else do I share with us?
She found one of my blogs on Google.
LinkedIn.
That was kind of random.
LinkedIn a lot lately.
I don't use LinkedIn too much.
Yeah, I've connected. See, the thing is, we have like this big career day coming up. I have a lot of old
Okay.
friends that are in the industries that would be great speakers from.
Oh, that's a good idea because they're more
recruited-
likely to be there.
Yeah, I recruited a
Good
couple
call.
today. Ones that they commented on some of my posts.
Yeah.
Let's see, anything else? Let's see. Oh, Voxer.
Oh, I haven't done that in a while.
That's right, Voxer. And YouTube. YouTube is just considered a social network.
Our dog's being funny right now.
Yeah, she's nuts.
She tries to get under the covers, and so she'll go like this with her head.
Yeah.
It looks funny. All right. So, question 4 will drop in 2 minutes.
Oh, Frenchie's on. Isabel Alvarado. She's probably wearing a beret right now, some kind of little French hat. That's why I call her Frenchie. She wore that every day.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's will forever be known as Frenchie.
Sounds good.
Yep. She was part of my greatest class ever. I want to say it was.
You're not supposed to.
Oh, I don't
say
care. I
that.
have favorites. I'm unabashedly biased.
Shh, don't say
I want to say it was like 2012. I believe that was the year. No, 12. 5th period honors U.S. history. I don't know what I did to deserve that class, but my God, what a joy.
that. Honors history?
Frenchie was part of that class.
Cool. Hey, it's Poetry Out Loud finals tonight
Yeah.
at TCOE. That's cool.
Eric Garcia mentioned Zoom. Zoom's
Oh, yes.
a great video conferencing platform. Very stable. I think Hangouts Meet is trying to keep up with that.
Okay.
It is a step up from the original Hangouts, which glitches a lot. But Zoom, I don't think I ever had a problem with Zoom.
I have. I've had problems with Zoom.
So we're on
Okay, here we go.
question 4.
Yep. So, question 4, go ahead.
Says the taste of a new generation.
That Pepsi used to have that
Pepsi,
logo.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
When we were like in the
Kids.
90s, when
No,
we were
the
kids,
80s. The 80s. is when that
it
came
started
out.
in the 80s.
Yeah.
But as kids, like Pepsi was the cool drink.
Still is.
Coke was like, okay, that's for the moms.
Yeah, that's what old people.
My mom would buy Coke and Pepsi because she liked Coke because she liked tradition. And my brother and I liked Pepsi because it was cool.
It tastes better. Than
It
the
does taste
commercials are way better.
Yeah, that's true.
Pepsi has dominated the advertising. Even though Coke does own most of the market share, Pepsi's
So the question, though,
yes.
related to education.
How do you connect with today's students who have been inundated with technology their entire lives?
So for their generation, how do you connect
kinda
with
what I
students
wrote.
of that
That's
generation?
kind of what I wrote my master's thesis on. So
Well, there you go.
there you
It's
go.
kind of what we wrote an article on.
That's right.
I don't know if it'll be published or not. If not, we'll put it on a blog, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Kinda
We might have missed. They had 2 deadlines, so we missed one of the deadlines, but then the other one looked like we made it. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, Eric's a Coke man.
I didn't hear back yet. That's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I drank a Coke earlier.
Yeah.
Coke Zero Sugar. It wasn't bad. I do like those Diet Coke ginger lime.
Oh, you love those.
Even Dylan likes it.
Let's see. Speaking of Dylan, I just heard him talking about today's generation.
That's right.
Inundated with technology. I just heard my son talking, but there's no one here.
Yeah. Oh,
I heard her.
Yeah, he's always yelling at his friends.
He's yelling at his friends, all in jest, because they're teenage boys.
Oh,
But they are,
Michelle's Dr. Pepper.
They are, speaking of today's generation,
Yeah.
they are communicating and collaborating via their gaming, their online gaming. So that's totally different. We weren't able to do that when we were.
That's right.
I remember.
We had to get our license.
We had to get our license to go see our friends. If we wanted to talk with our friends, we didn't have 2 phone lines, did you?
No.
No, so I couldn't talk on the phone with my friends if my parents were expecting an important phone call, which was pretty common. So, yeah, it was a totally different world. And then, when the internet came, again.
Oh, pick up the phone. That's all you hear.
Right? And then I couldn't be on the internet very long because my parents would be like, no, what if someone calls and you're on the internet? All right. Totally different world.
Yeah, I love this question because, like, I mean, this is what my innovative project is kind of centered around. Engaging this generation. They're obsessed with technology and how to kind of take that and leverage it,
Uh-huh.
and how to connect it to content. So that's one of the whole hashtag learning
Yes.
and a variety of other things that I do. But Lamar's lurking.
Nice.
So Kim Calderon talks about where this comes from out of her keynote, Nerd Power.
Okay.
Helping kids discover passions and making connections from those, even if it's not my passion, we're still connecting about finding passion.
Love it.
That's where, again, but that's part of the essence of hashtag learning. Seeing yourself in what you're learning.
Yeah.
In the content. What does that remind you of? So, like, your life experience. If you see that, you see yourself in what you're learning, you're more likely to remember it and comprehend it. So.
Well, that's research based because you have to have context for your learning. That's what they used to talk about APK.
Hey, Ralph made Judy a pizza, so it's bomb because Ralph can cook.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay! Phone line internet. Trudy knows.
Right.
Trudy knows what we're talking about.
AOL. Every 3 months, you had to go back to Blockbuster and get one of those free CDs.
That's right.
CDs. Wasn't gonna pay
oh
for
my
it.
goodness! I would call them when I was in college. I would call them. Oh, you know what? It's not going to work. We're not going to do this anymore. Oh, why not? Well, we're going to have to pay, and I'm a college student. Oh, we'll give you another 3 free months. Okay.
Oh, see, I wouldn't
every
do that.
3 months.
I would just go buy a new CD. I'd go take the free ones, and I'd make a new account every time.
No, I didn't want to go get a CD. I just call them. They did it like that. It was great.
I'm just lazy for that.
No, this is more lazy. What I did.
No, because
because I just called them. I didn't have to get in my car, drive over, and get a new CD. I just called them on the phone like this. You see that? Like that?
Yeah. I don't have the patience to go on the phone.
Leonard has a great answer here. He says the connection is through meaningful work, authentic resources, and learning connections. Well said, Lamar.
Lamar is in the house tonight. Lamar Treadwell.
Well said.
MIE expert fame.
That's right. That's right. Oh, so Howard Kiyuna says that they find different workflows, the students that he works with. So they learn from each other. That's great. Learning from your students.
Yes.
That is perfect. That's good stuff. So question 5 will drop in 2 minutes. Hey!
Who's that? Oh, the Reverend's on.
Yes, that's right.
The Reverend.
Our officiant is on. So we're talking Snack EDU. And
John's more of a meat guy. He's not more of a snack. He's a full blown.
Maybe that needs to be our next topic then.
Ooh, I think
that's actually a good one.
Maybe we can have Purple moderate.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I like that. That's a good idea. Good idea. Yeah. So talking Snack EDU.
Sarah Vanderbilt
what's Sarah say?
Has a great. She talking about having kids inundated. She's like having kids of my own helps. Yeah, which is true.
Yes, it does.
Very true.
It does. So when I'm working with young kids, I always talk about Roblox because the girls always are playing Roblox, so I know what that's like. And so I say, how many of you play Roblox? I do. And then I'll even name out some of the YouTubers that Ariel will tell me about. And then they're like, oh, wow, how's Miss Goya know that?
The other day, I rocked one of the lesson videos, and it was hashtag baby shark.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And like, my kids are high schoolers, but they knew it because they all have nieces and nephews and little brothers and sisters who know about that, and I knew they would get it. When they got to that part of the video, even though they had the headphones on, you could see them stop and look at me like, really? Really? That's where you went this time?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know my audience.
That's right. That's
gotta know your audience.
So here is question 5. It just dropped.
Okay.
Question 5 says, bet you can't eat just one.
Chuck Norris can.
What's that from?
From Lay's.
That's right. What strategies do you use to motivate students to learn more? So what makes them want to have more than just one lesson?
The movie Starship Troopers. Remember that movie? Where it was like you were watching like a broadcast of everything.
I remember it.
I
don't think I saw it.
It's very futuristic. Like way in the future, and we're fighting these bug aliens. They're trying to kill us. It's very 1984. There's a lot of it's very what's the word? I think fascist.
Hmm.
But like it was like the state news is always reporting on everything people are doing, and it's like you're watching this computer program, and every time you think there's a little report, it said, "Would you like to know more?" And like,
Oh, that's
like a
cool.
click here. This is like in the '90s too, so it was very like,
Interesting.
forward-thinking. A little hokey when you look at it now, but you think about it, that they weren't that far from the truth. Like you watch a news segment, and if you want to know more, they have a link for you to click. You know, but so that they were kind of thinking that way. So this always reminds me of that. All right. Starship Troopers. Let's see here.
So I'm going to talk about problem-based learning, not project-based, problem-based. So if you give them, instead of saying, we're going to learn this, if you say, here's a problem, can we solve this? Then all of a sudden they have a reason to learn.
Interesting. All right. Let's see. How do I motivate students to want to learn?
I don't know.
Cliffhangers are always good.
Yeah, that's true. Well, in history, you can do that because these kids, let's be honest, they don't know their history. So even though it already happened, they don't know what happened next, right?
Lead with the gory details and end with a cliffhanger. That's why I love this time of year, because I get to teach World War II and World War I, because I can talk about mustard gas and then show them some. I lead with a picture of a before and after picture of victims of mustard gas. So it's a soldier looking normal, and then you see his face half burned off. They definitely want to learn more about that. It never fails.
Yeah, especially high schoolers.
Oh, then I showed them some pictures of. So we start with trench warfare. So I don't even show a trench. I just show trench foot, which is disgusting. It's a disease that a lot of soldiers who fought that way. So I lead with that.
Hey, Veronica's here.
Hey, we have two Q head honchos.
That's right.
Right now.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Anyway, go on.
That's always a good one.
So you lead with trench.
Yeah. So you got to lead with gory details. So I'll lead like when I start talking about totalitarian dictators, I'll lead with their atrocities and just basic overview. So they're kind of hooked. But new I developed last week. I forgot who came over, and I just off the top of my head just kind of came up with it. I'm going to use the new website, remove.bg. So
right.
We're all going to take a selfie. So I'm going to give them a shared slide deck. Every kid has a slide, and they're going to go to remove.bg in the second tab, take a selfie, make themselves a transparent background.
Get rid of the background, right?
They're going to throw themselves onto that slide, and there's going to be a picture of one of those dictators, and they're going to have to put a speech bubble of what they would say to Hitler, to Mussolini, to Stalin.
That's good.
If I really want to hook my kids, then I'll throw Trump in there as well.
Oh, that'll work with your students.
Yeah, heck yeah. So
that'll work with them.
It's because especially when I start having the right hashtags about this time of year, it's always hashtag Trump. Well, the girls will put hashtag my mom.
Well, that's because in the culture that they live in,
that culture,
in general,
and they're teenagers, so it's they're all,
right.
Teenage girls are gonna think their mom a little dictatorial.
That's right.
Totalitarian.
That is correct.
It's just hilarious. But that always cracks me up.
All right. So we've got 3 minutes till question 6 drops. But yeah, at the moment, talking about motivating students.
Sarah Vandermeiden just checked in again. She says, strategically chosen partnerships. The power of collaboration is real.
That's true.
Also, lots of choice and ways for them to show what they know.
Lamar talked about extending learning outside the classroom with Skype, Microsoft Teams, virtual reality. Yep. Excellent, excellent ideas. It's great. Definitely motivating.
Howard Cuna says they're used to being bombarded these days. That's the norm. I put all my energy stuff on the table and showed them everything. They were mesmerized. Let's see. Kim talks about how I have lots of random knowledge. I'll add that into my teaching. Certain things will pique kids' interests, and they take it from there and report back. It's a ton of fun, and I learn more too.
That's always good.
Kim.
Nice.
The crazy sci teach from Fowler.
That's right.
She's a CB Tech Talk original.
Yes, she is. So is Lamar.
Oh yeah.
To be honest,
Lamar's the only person that's ever moderated this other than us.
You're right.
It was like this time last year when for some reason we couldn't do it.
I think we were. I wonder where we
He
were.
handled business
Yeah.
like a champ.
Yeah.
Nobody knows Twitter chats like Lamar Treadwell.
That's true. We
There's a
knew
guy
that.
who's
We
been
know
on
our
4 or
people.
5
We know our
simultaneously.
people.
So you want to learn how to do a Twitter chat? Lamar Treadwell is the man.
That's right.
The
Absolutely.
man, the myth, the legend.
Mm-hmm. All right. We have less than a minute till question
He's
6,
not
by
on
the way.
Facebook, but his wife is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Felicia.
Sounds good.
I think it's Felicia Charles Treadwell.
Okay. Okay.
Friend request her. She's cool.
All right. That sounds good.
Let's see.
So
Oh, man.
it is almost time for question 6.
Anticipation's killing me.
And I'm not going to tell you what it is.
That's
I'm
right.
going to cover the
You
scheduled
wrote
tweets.
Tonight's tweet.
Oh, there they are. It just came out.
Yeah, so question 6 says, what high-tech and low-tech tools do you use to empower your students?
Wait a minute. High tech and low tech.
Okay.
That's right. Because we lead with learning,
That's right.
not with tech.
I do have, obviously, a...
Oh, Sarah said that Lamar moderated when Drini was having surgery.
Oh, that's
that
right.
makes sense.
That's right. Boom.
So about over a year ago,
Yeah,
but
over a
close.
year ago. Yep.
Close.
That's right.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Lamar.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
You know, I have the green screen. We have the iPads and the VR headsets and the Chromebook cart and the 65-inch, 265-inch TVs, the Google Home Hub, all that wonderful stuff in my room. But babe, what gets used more than anything?
The toys, like the Legos, probably.
No, the whiteboard walls.
Oh, okay.
Dry erase that, and
Yeah, that's a good
every
point.
week kids
That's a
are
good
like,
point.
"When you buy more markers, and I take that as a compliment because it's not just about the high tech stuff.
Uh-oh.
What?
Now, with 280 characters, it's hard to do, but I've gone over by 9.
Whoa, that is impressive.
I guess I got on a little.
You went on a
Okay.
tangent.
I can make it work. Oh, I'm only row 1.
You have to replace some ands with ampersands.
Yeah.
This is what I do. So, for me, like I said, in the Tech Leading Cardinal Innovation Center, it's the whiteboard walls, blank paper, pencils, colored pencils, Expo markers, and Sharpies that get used more than the Chromebooks, TVs, iPads, and Google Home Hub. Honestly, they do. There's like rarely a day where they're not writing on the walls, making their thinking visual for me to get feedback, to receive feedback from each other, or for them to learn from each other. Even if they're copying off each other, they might be learning. They might pick up something.
Yeah, that's true.
So
No, I would totally
I'm
agree.
not grading it. It's just to get it's instant formative assessment for me. I know exactly what they're thinking. I can redirect them as needed.
Nice.
So Lamar says Microsoft Teams for a personalized learning environment because students believe they learn more when they have greater voice and choice and receive personalized feedback. Microsoft Teams is designed just for that.
Now, did Lamar get back from Paris yet?
Oh, he hasn't done yet.
He
He
hasn't
has to
gone.
go till like March.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Well, Sarah talks about she uses lots of sticky notes.
Yes.
But for tech,
Yes.
Pear Deck and Seesaw
Absolutely.
is what she's.
Oh, and stop motion video.
Oh yeah.
She said. Oh, Kim, so true. She says choices. Make a poster, a prezi, a video, a play, a song, a drawing, whatever. Who cares? That's very UDL of her.
That's right. Oh, we have Cisco's on. Cisco's a man. He's one of the head honchos for Fresno FC. See Cisco? See?
Cool.
Representing.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you
Representing
go.
Cisco. Somehow I knew you'd be on tonight.
No, you wear it all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
This is my favorite hoodie. Every morning when I work out, that's what I wear.
So does that mean it's smelly?
And no, not I washed it last week.
I'm just saying, last week.
And
That's
then
funny.
my blue snapback hat. That's my favorite hat. Remember, I thought I lost it forever. It was just in your car.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. And then you guys are out of stock at that. So Cisco, you can get on Henry to restock that hat because if I do lose, I need to get it.
Does he know which one you're talking about?
Yes, I've shown him. Go, Henry, dude,
Oh.
This is my hat. I wish I had it, and then I found it. Thank God.
That is good. That is
I
good.
look good in it. I make it look good.
All right.
Let's see.
So we're rocking the Snack EDU tonight.
That's right.
Got
Yeah,
lots of snacks that we're talking about to generate questions regarding education.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have a snack.
Go for it.
I have a Tim Tam. These are from Australia. But you can now get them at Save Mart and Walmart.
And that's new news. New
very
news.
Walmart's had it longer. Save Mart. It's the first time I ever saw them at Save Mart.
Hmm.
But when I went to Sydney, man, I couldn't eat enough of those. Google headquarters had like an endless buffet of.
Well, I don't even know what's in them.
This is like the wafer, chocolate, and caramel, not caramel.
It's caramel.
It's caramel. This is not a city by Monterey.
This is caramel. That's Carmel.
Okay.
That's caramel.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay.
And by the way, you're getting caramel all over the table.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Gonna have to clean it off now.
Oh wow. Maybe I can do it.
Let's see. So it is almost time. It is less than a minute to question 7. I know you're dying in anticipation. You're gonna like this question.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yes,
I'm not gonna put them.
you're gonna like this question. Well, you're gonna like the snack that's mentioned anyway.
Oh, Tim Tam?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not.
Why
But you're
not?
still gonna like it. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see. In less than a minute.
Hmm.
Counting down. I don't know how much less than a minute because it just says that it's 7:46 right now and then it's dropping at 7:47 and I don't know the seconds.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's your question. Boom.
Oh, you're right. I do like that.
See?
You want to say? Or do you want me?
Go for it.
Okay. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. Damn right. How do you provide students multiple ways of accessing or creating content?
You know what that question reminds me of.
What does it remind you of?
That's totally UDL right there.
Oh.
That
very
is
UDL.
2 of the 3
You just
principles.
said that to Kim.
One UDL principle is having multiple ways of representation with content. And another, the second, is the multiple methods of action and expression, which is basically demonstrating understanding, so creating content, right? So we hit 2 of the 3 UDL principles in 1 question.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's amazing balls.
Amazing. Okay, so
My go-to options.
you okay then?
Right.
Well, you got some wine there to wash your hands.
I'm okay.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, question 8's good too.
Yeah, so for me, I have like some go-to ones.
Okay.
It hits all different modalities. They can do a screencast for those orange kids who want to be heard, want to be creative. You have
Right.
sketch notes for those kids who just want to be They still like to be creative.
So this is ways of demonstrating action and expression.
So the screencast is usually collaborative.
Okay.
The sketch notes is something that they want to do a sketch note to demonstrate learning. That's more of a solo thing, but you get to, and again, everything has to do with creativity. Or if you have one of those kids who are just by the book and they want to be left alone, they can rock solo. They can do an essay type deal.
Sure. And some kids like that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I like it. Olivia's here. Hello, Olivia.
Olivia.
All right. So, so I talked about accessing information via videos, texts, kinesthetic experiences. Now I'm going to talk about creating content.
Yeah, when it comes to accessing, I guess.
Not as many options, I'd say, as creating.
Well, like, when you think of your protocols, it's all about repetitions and
reps.
Getting multiple ways of accessing that content. So, kind of my go-to usually is when they're going to read, they do book snaps.
Okay.
So focusing their reading on certain excerpts of text and have them interact that way. Then I tend to go in with my my lesson videos where my lectures are pre-recorded. And they're doing their hashtag learning
flipping
notes.
the classroom.
And so they access the same content that they just read about through a video.
Yeah.
That I created. It's me. It's not some talking head expert. So kids appreciate you rather than some expert. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to access it again by more like reflecting on what they did in their reading, the book snaps, and what the notes they took for the video through some kind of like presentation through a sketch note, screencast, etc. So the third way is more on them.
Sure.
But those first two are two different ways for them to access. So Lamar says this is becoming a Microsoft School banner year in Fresno Unified.
Cool.
So he's getting multiple schools that are now Microsoft schools. Very good, Lamar.
Nice.
Lamar's on fire. Let's see. Oh, we were just talking Fresno FC. I guess Fresno FC just added a new player. A local kid.
Okay.
Let's see, Elijah Martin.
Hey, Kim's on here.
Kim's double dipping. All right, we love it.
Yeah.
We love double dippers. Dippers. I knew you were gonna laugh. That's why I said that. Sir Vandermeiden from Nuba says math warm-ups. Which one doesn't belong?
That's good.
Number talks, estimation routines, problem-solving routines, ELAs, choice. Writing. I don't give prompts. They write what they know. Like a blank slate. Right?
Interesting.
I like it.
Good.
I like it.
All right. I think that the issues sometimes comes when teachers, or maybe not, when teachers or admin say, oh, you're just letting the kids do whatever you want. So as long as you've got a clear learning goal and you have a rubric that says these are the academics you need to show me then you can let the kids do whatever they want.
That's true.
Because you're not grading them on the method of demonstrating the understanding. You're grading them, I don't even like the word grading, but you are looking for evidence of learning.
That's right.
Through for the learning itself, not is it neat?
Yeah.
I don't like it when that's part of a rubric. Is it done? Is it neat? Is it good handwriting? I'm like, that shouldn't really matter. Can I understand it? That's fine. But really the academics, that learning goal, that's what's important. That's why sometimes there's some questions
one of
with that.
My favorite ways to actually get kids to access is before we even start a new topic, throw the topic on the board. All right, Google it. Tell me what you find. See,
it's actually a good idea.
Or I give them like an essential question. I haven't taught you nothing about this.
Right. See how much they can figure it out.
See if you can answer it before I teach it, and then let's see how your answer evolves. That's usually kind of my
nice.
I open the door with that.
That's good. I like it.
Into reading about it before
they
hear me lecture about it.
But here's what I like about that. A lot of teachers would say that's cheating. What you're doing is saying, no, I'm proving to you that you can Google something for a start.
They don't need to come to me for the answer.
No, right. I'm
not the font of knowledge, but I'm going to show you where you can find the knowledge.
Yep.
And I want you to have that, be that resourceful.
Yep.
That's how it is.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Well, our dog got nice and comfortable in the on the blankets over there.
Yeah.
She thinks she owns them.
Oh yeah, kick her out later.
So we question 8 just dropped. Would you like to read it, or shall
It
I?
hasn't dropped for me yet. Mine's a slow one tonight.
Okay. Yeah, usually it's mine.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So,
What strategies do you use to make learning sustainable and long-lasting for students? Sustainable. That's a good word.
check. Done.
So for me, this is where variety and repetitions kick in.
Okay. Okay.
So let's see. Then with hashtag learning, it helps the kids make the real life to content connections.
Okay.
So you combine those two together,
Yeah.
the learning becomes sticky.
Okay. Yeah.
When they see themselves and what they learn, when they're getting repetitions with it from a variety of different angles,
Right.
it's hard not to learn it.
So I would agree that the reason that what you're doing works and makes it sustainable is because the research shows that in order to sustain learning, you have to have context to connect it to, whether it's context from your own life, which is what you're talking about, or what we do in science, because a lot of kids don't have that prior context, is activity before content.
Yeah.
So we have to have a memorable experience first before we teach.
Yeah.
So we're going to do something cool, and now we're going to say, oh, by the way, this is called X, right? This is called Y. This whole front-loading vocabulary thing, not effective. That's not what they'll learn it and memorize it for a second, but that's not the way that you create a sustainable learning. That's what, so. Yeah, Kim said something very similar to you, that got to connect it to something tangible. That's the whole activity for content.
And history is very, I don't know, I'm not going to dump on history, especially the way it's traditionally taught. I'm not a fan of it. I've had conversations in PLC, like, they'll say, how are we making it, connections to real life? Oh, the dictator we talked about, I'll talk about, it's like Kim Jong-un. Okay, so kids know about that.
Not everyone.
Most kids don't even care. Like,
no,
your connection's right, but that's
right.
Your connection.
Yes. So then you're not leading with empathy.
So when I have kids are making connections to their moms, right there, that's a personal connection.
Yeah.
Or the time where they had like this coach that was really mean and dictatorial. So it's making them make those connections, not just saying, oh yeah, Stalin back in the day was like Kim Jong Un.
Here's the problem too.
And then you move on. You know what I mean?
They're doing the learning, they're doing the thinking, so that then therefore.
So I mean, you got to be creative with your connections. You could say, if you're teaching dictators, and you want to say, oh yeah, Kim Jong Un's like that. Okay, cool. You watch the news. Most kids don't.
Right.
Okay?
They watch YouTube.
There's nothing wrong with your connection. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But when I connect it to, for example, Scar from Lion King, that's their language.
Yeah.
They grew up watching that movie. They know Scar. Scar is gonna trigger something in their brain much more than Kim Jong Un, who they might have heard about as kind of weird and crazy.
Right.
Like for example, another one is
again connecting that to experience, because they experienced that movie.
When we first, I remember years ago teaching. The first time I really used the hashtag learning protocols along with my YouTube one, teaching tyranny. Lotso the bear from Toy Story 3.
Yes.
That generation of kids, that hit home with them.
Well, and then that goes back to making sure that you know your
Ooh.
students.
Jeff Woods is on. My old master teacher from McLean High School.
Nice.
Yeah, we got some celebrities in the house tonight.
All right.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Good stuff.
So
The chat is almost over.
Yes, Sarah Vandermeiden says, have the students teach it.
Amen.
Once they learn it, have them present it, teach it. That's right. If you can teach it, that pretty much means conventional wisdom would say that you know it if you teach it.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's good at that? Eddie Gonzalez.
Yes.
Eddie Gonzalez out of Bakersfield
Amen.
is an expert in that.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. So,
all right.
about a minute left here for the chat. There,
Less than a minute,
fast.
actually. Yes, it
It's been a
has.
fast-moving chat tonight.
That's a good thing.
Of course, we're talking about snacks. Who doesn't like snacks? Tim Tams. It's always getting late. I probably shouldn't have another one.
And
I'm gonna
cheese
ruin
and
my
crackers to go with our
my
wine.
workout from this morning. So
It's okay. Just work out again tomorrow.
yeah, that's not how it works. But okay. Oh man. Mark Treadwell's chiming in. He says, "Create life-ready, not simply job-ready skills. Soft skills
nice.
come into sharp focus." Well said, Lamar.
That's true.
People sleep on the soft skills.
They do, but they shouldn't, because to be honest, that's the stuff that can like ruin your life.
That's right.
You know, like you're not good at the soft skills. Like maybe you'll be okay at your job, but like you're not gonna have a lot of friends.
Yeah, you may know your content, but if you know how to get along with people
Mm-hmm.
and communicate and
And then you
collaborate,
probably will get fired someday, just saying. Or you won't get promoted or whatever. So
right here, Ken Calderon talks
Ooh,
about how she
good.
takes her 7th and 8th graders to kindergarten for
Yes.
this exact reason. Not only they deepen in learning, but everyone has so much fun.
yes.
Yeah, I've done that, from time to time over the years. And when the kids come back
So
from teaching
fun.
younger kids, how do you do it? How do you put those kids don't listen? They're like, how do you put up with us? And I go, why do you think I had you do this?
That's
You
funny.
prepared, you knew your stuff, and you went through what a teacher goes through.
Yeah.
The maddening sometimes events when you're trying to get kids to listen and follow along. So, all right, so it's 8 o'clock. It's about that time. I want to thank everybody who joined in tonight on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry, Twitter. We didn't do Instagram tonight.
No.
Facebook Live and Twitter.
That's right.
Until next week, I'm Adam.
And I'm Catherine, and we are,
CV Tech Talk.
well, no, we are not CV Tech Talk. We are Adacat.
Yes, we are Adacat.
We are part of CV Tech. Well, we founded
We
CV Tech
founded
Talk,
CV
but CV Tech Talk is not about us.
When I
It
say
is
we,
about
I'm thinking everybody
all
watching,
of
everyone
us.
who's tweeted.
Okay,
I was
okay. I
thinking
just
more
wanted to make sure we're
globally.
clear here that it's
We
not
are here
about
at
us.
Adacat, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so peace out. Hollow one.
All right.